actually a former powerlifter. Did you know that, BC Steele?
I actually did know that.
Well, then you'll be able to tell me that she was a 2014 bronze medalist for the World Powerlifting Federation.
Yes, she was. She almost won the silver.
Couldn't do without you, pal. Collar elbow tie up. Rachael Ellering is also the Wrestle Circus Lady of the Ring Championship. Had a chance to call a Rachael Ellering matchup down in Orlando a week ago for Wrestle Circus. Rachael Ellering is really getting all over the wrestling business as far as the independents. She has been in NXT. I saw her down in Charlotte, North Carolina a year ago at the Mid-Atlantic Legends Fan Fest. Rachael Ellering is on the radar of pretty much everybody that means something in professional wrestling. But so is Britt Baker.
I was just going to say that. You got to give credit to both of these ladies, both of them representing themselves very well. Although I will say, we've seen with the experience game of Britt Baker going up against a rookie like Katie Arquette, and also having that power game, I might have to say that Britt Baker's outmatched power-wise here.
I would agree with you on that exchange, as Britt Baker has to be resourceful. And hey, Rachael Ellering has appeared in Shine, appeared in NXT. We've seen Britt Baker in Ring of Honor on Monday Night Raw. Shimmer, a number of others. Britt Baker's been literally coast to coast plying her trade, and that's not easy to do when you're only 18 months in the game or so.
Well, she's definitely ahead of the learning curve, so to speak. Both individuals are, no doubt about that.
Britt is intelligent, she is humble, and she is focused. And I don't know, and this is not a knock on anyone else in IWC past or present, I don't know if anybody's been more proud to wear their championship here in IWC than Britt Baker is of that IWC Women's Championship.
Well, pride of Punxsutawney. I think it goes Punxsutawney, Phil, and her 1 and 2, or 2 and 1, depending on how you look at it.
Nice takedown. There you see some of the upper body strength that you touched on a moment ago. Could you imagine being a kid and your dad always carrying around the Wall Street Journal, such an intimidating presence? Imagine the knowledge that he's dropped on his daughter just throughout her entire life. She's been born and bred to do this.
Well, I think it'd be certainly an honor to be around a man such as the great Paul Ellering, but imagine having the Road Warriors around. As your uncle being terrified, 2 giant monsters.
Yeah, they know something about power, don't they?
And this is
2 count only.
Both of these ladies have competed among the same places, and it's all well and good. But I got to ask you, Joe, where do we go to a point where it stops being a friendly competition to see who's the best, and we start to see thumbs to the eyes?
Hey, I don't think it's friendly in any respect. I don't think these girls are holding back, to say the least. And Britt with the crossbody. Joe, I got a phone call. I got to go. A phone call? Is that your lawyer, Gomez, again? As Britt Baker in control for a moment. But, yeah, to BC Steele's point, I don't think there's any type of friendship here. This is fiercely competitive. And Ellering and Britt both go for a knockout strike. And they connect synchronistically. And interesting to note that, oh gosh, Ellering with a pump kick, and Britt, if she hadn't have held on to that top rope instinctively, then my God, she would have tumbled to that unprotected floor. An action going to the outside as tempers begin to flare even further. Rachael Ellering, if she uses that power, she's got the distinctive advantage. And Britt must be feeling like she's not in Pittsburgh any longer. And this is a physical ordeal. Doing my best to follow it, ladies and gentlemen, but there are literally hundreds of heads blocking my view because this is a spillover crowd. This is the most nuts we have ever been here in Meadville, and we could not thank the town of Meadville enough for their support throughout the weeks and days leading up to this event. You can hear the fierce striking game. Second time now, as Britt is trying to survive on the floor. And I'm not sure who is the most advantageous outside the ring. And Ellering certainly taking the scenic tour around this ring, but this is in no way pretty anymore. This is a down and dirty slugfest. Head of steam, look out. Oh! On the rebound with the thrust kick. And perhaps by the time we're all said and done, Meadville can become maybe an adopted territory of Pittsburgh. Back into the ring they go. Britt attempting a cover, deep hook of the leg, only a count of 2. And 5 minutes has passed, but man, with the physicality, it must seem like an eternity for these athletes as Rachael with a pump kick. Britt was attempting a strike of her own, I believe. They may have made contact simultaneously again. Both athletes are down. It would be a shame if this title defense could end on a double count out. Who's going to get to their feet first? There will be a decisive advantage there. And it's Ellering up first, but can she capitalize? Shot to Baker, who is out on her feet. Britt responds in kind. And they're having trouble standing, but they're still firing away. And you can hear they're getting the most out of these strikes. Ellering again, that upper body power gives her an advantage. STO. That's a Rachael Ellering specialty. Going springboard, and Britt Baker beats her with a lung blower. Ellering came out of the corner, nowhere to go. And Britt on top, hook of the leg for 2. Amazing if history could be made. And we can crown a brand new IWC Women's Champion. Oh, gosh. Hard shot by Ellering, and Britt reciprocates with one of their own. And change of directions here. Watch. Britt! That discus form! That's put away many challengers. Will Rachael be one? No. My God. The intensity in this matchup is off the page. It's Rachael Ellering. Sidewalk slam, nicely done. Hard forearm shot, knife edge. And Ellering, the physicality just continues to escalate. And modified Uranagi suplex. What is this? Well, Paul Ellering never did this move, but I guess she's been studying her footage. Will it pay off? Not this time. Britt with a stunner. Look at this. Well, it's a little early to celebrate, young lady. We're having a good time in Meadville with championship at stake. That could backfire. And it's Ellering with a cutter. We may have a new IWC Women's Champion. Springboard down with the leg. Cover, no. And maybe half a count or so away. But Britt fights on. Kick to the midsection. Up with a famous serve. Britt Baker hooks the leg. No. And what a battle we are seeing. What an ultra-competitive battle, one of the greatest women's matches in IWC history. Ellering to her feet, but Britt Baker charges in. In a second time. Ellering is dazed, but adjusts. Spinebuster. Ellering, near fall again. Gonna switch it midstream. That modified Rings of Saturn, call it what you will. Britt Baker used it a night ago, and it's successful again.